Okay, folks, so here's the deal. I have been pain-free, well, mostly pain-free. I can explain that in a second. It's like 90% pain-free for over 14 years now. I have severe rheumatoid and osteoarthritis. I was so bad that it was basically immobile. I couldn't put my clothes on. And one thing and one thing only changed that basically changed my entire life. And you, ladies and gents, have heard what I was doing and you have responded. And a lot of you are saying the same things. And today I want to share with you some of the stuff that, that you guys have chimed in and said, this has been a life-changing thing for me too. And I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. So let me back up. Rewind. Sorry. I'm Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead. And yeah, I got to tell you what. I was in severe pain to where I don't think I could. I definitely couldn't work. I couldn't.
You couldn't even put your shirt on without help.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad and serious pain. And now when I say that I'm like 90% pain-free, that's because of I have a weird blood disorder too. And what I started doing, I used to be on this really expensive drug that we're not allowed to mention in the chat because then videos just
disappear.
Weird, huh? When something affordable and when something actually that works comes along, then if you mention the brand name, then you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, folks. Here it is. I lost my insurance, 14 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't mention how that went down either, but
No.
if you go back in the calendar, you'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a hummingbird. Did you see the hummingbird go by? I lost my insurance, no fault of my own, and I was on a very expensive drug that did work. Mm-hmm. But then when they took that away from me, it just went crashing downhill, and I was, eesh.
He was in agony a lot. I mean, he stayed in bed a lot.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And so one thing and one thing only, ladies and gents, it was moringa. Mm-hmm. It's just a plant.
Yep.
But the thing that's amazing about, well, there's so many things that are amazing about it. I want to tell you more about moringa, but it's Moringa oleifera. And you're going to want to look this up because you need to do the research for yourself because we're not doctors.
Nope.
This is not medical advice.
No, we just are telling you what has worked for us.
Well, here.
And you guys.
These are comments straight from our actual videos, so we can't tamper with them.
No.
Here. You can go and look them up since you're much better with, things like reading words and sentences. Why don't you do that
All right,
for them?
So this is from Joanna Hart. 3 years ago, she said, I was off work for 3 months, crippled with arthritis style symptoms. A blood test showed a vitamin D deficiency, and I was put on a 6-month course of vitamin D. After 2 weeks of organic moringa capsules, 2 a day, the symptoms lifted and I returned to work.
Praise
It
God.
is incredible. Yes.
Praise God.
Yes. Now, from Web Arts for You, psoriasis all my life, PSA since 1987, and getting worse all the time. I thought my life was over. Then I found moringa through you and your videos. I have my life back. My pain is gone. My sores are gone, and my excess weight is falling off.
Wow.
I can't thank you enough. God bless you all.
Wow.
Yeah. JM3264 says, I have been taking moringa capsules every morning and moringa tea every evening, about 12 hours apart. And just for the record, I'm 52 years old and my doctor says I have arthritis like an 85-year-old. My knees and hands are most affected, and after 8 days, my joints feel 20 years younger.
Wow.
Thank God for moringa.
Yeah. Let's read a couple more because, ladies and gents, the thing about this is these are not our comments. And these are kind of common comments.
Very common.
If you go to any one of our videos, the Moringa videos, you're going to see a common thread.
Yep.
That, well, and I will say this up front, this is completely not a scientific poll, but about 85% of people say they have amazing change, amazing relief from their symptoms. It doesn't work for everybody.
Nope.
And some people actually, you even get a rash.
I actually can't take the capsules or the powder because I get a rash.
However, we found that the
extract and the moringa oil works really well.
Yeah.
So I will take the extract internally, and the oil I use topically for my face, for my hands, everything. So.
And yeah. Okay, so but read that other one, and then I want to explain what's going on, because I feel like I'm so excited. I keep ping-ponging around.
Yeah, so this last one here is from Vicki Clark, 1998. I started taking moringa after seeing your video. Wow, my hands were becoming worse with arthritis to that point. I seriously considered having to quit my job as an ER technician. Not anymore, thank you. My hands are almost pain-free, and I have less pain every day. I can continue to help people in my community. Keep up the good work.
It's just a plant.
Yes, that's all it is.
That's the thing, guys. It's an anti-inflammatory plant called Moringa oleifera. And let me tell you what, it has more vitamin C than oranges, more potassium than bananas, more iron than spinach. And it just goes on and on and on and on. But that's not the big thing. The big thing that's crazy.
The big thing, sorry, I was going to interrupt you. The big thing that's crazy is it has every single amino acid your body requires.
Which makes it a powerhouse.
Yep.
That works amazing on symptoms of things like I have, like
yep.
bad arthritis.
Yep.
And I can't say enough about it. Yep. And again, you do your own research, but check it out. Now, here's the thing, like we have tried every product that's out there. And why? You say why? Because we homestead, so we grow a lot of stuff. Well, guess what? We live in Wisconsin, and it's hard to grow a plant that is meant for a tropical region here.
Yeah.
So it's just not going to happen. And a lot of you guys out there, frankly, are not gardeners, or you're not interested in doing that. You just don't want to do that, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. So we found a brand that we just love. It's called Pura Vida. Mm-hmm. And we've tried probably 10 different brands, and bar none, the best.
Yes.
Scout's Honor, the best we have found, period. End of story. The powder, well, why don't you tell about it?
So the powder is actually just the leaves. It's if you get one, if that is not a Pura Vida brand, and you find that it's very stemmy or brown, get rid of it. Yucky. Return it. Don't use it. It's just wasted. But it's the moringa, the Pura Vida moringa powder is a beautiful bright green. They're not old leaves. They're a newer, fresher leaf. It's dried properly and ground up, and it is just a beautiful product.
It's pristine, man.
It's very pristine. Yes.
And more nutrients. Very
much more nutrients. Yes.
And when you buy it in the powder, see, here's the reason that I'm getting all excited again.
He does.
Okay. We used to get the powder, and then Christa, who has more nimble fingers than I do, would put it in capsules. Mm-hmm. So we'd buy the Pura Vida powder, put it in capsules to save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But they also sell them already in capsules. And with our life as busy as it is, we figured it's worth the extra money. It's so convenient.
It's so convenient.
It's so convenient.
And my hands are starting to get a little bit older, but like I said earlier, I can't take the moringa because I break out in a rash. I honestly wish I could, and I have tried many, many times. but it's
Well,
getting
the oils
harder.
and the
I use
extract,
the-
that's different.
Right. I
Yeah.
use the oils and the extract, but the powder, it's just, I can't. I wish I could. Honestly, wish I could.
Another word on the powder, though. Just because I don't ask her to fill the capsules because, well, you know, being a good husband and all. But a lot of people love it in shakes or smoothies
Yep.
or on salads
Yep.
or any kind of thing like that. The only reason why I don't do that is just because I don't care for the taste. It tastes to me like grass, but a lot of people just love it. And it's just, you know, I'd rather just like, plop, it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an easy way to do it.
And Pura Vida, let me tell you what, the thing about these guys, okay, moment of truth. Ready? A lot of people online, ooh, it's getting super windy.
Yeah.
A lot of people online will get a relationship going with a company and they don't really necessarily know much about the company or the product. They just take the product or whatever just to do the advertising so they can get a little bit of money to do some advertising and make some money. And generally, a lot of the time, they don't care about whether the product is good or not.
Oh, sure. No, that's not us at all. No, I cannot back a product that I am not 100% behind.
You go back in our videos and you look, you'll see that we'll do some things like solar things, but it's just basically like, here's a review, you decide.
Yeah.
This is different because we do believe that the Pura Vida product is the best
Yep.
that we
Very best
found.
quality. Yep.
And the people. I trust them. Yes. I know the boss. Alex is a good guy, and he has always gone above and beyond to make sure you're getting the very best product at a great price. And they're just good people.
Yeah. Very good people. Yeah.
So that's why we're so passionate about A, Moringa, and B, when you find a company that you like, you want to help them out.
Yes, absolutely.
So, that said, ladies and gents, you got to do your study on this, but it's changed so many lives.
It really has. I mean, if you go back and look at our videos, you will see just the hundreds and hundreds of comments of people who are absolutely benefited by this plant. There is very, very small amount of people who have said, this didn't work for me. I took it for 2 weeks, didn't work for me. I would say it's maybe 1% of the comments are that.
You know what's weird though? Talk about how some people get different symptoms fixed.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
not
like even blood pressure.
Oh sure. Some people have said, oh well, it didn't help my arthritis, but it helped my high blood pressure or my cholesterol levels or you name it. You know, the kidney, anything. Sorry.
A lot of people with different issues.
A lot of different things have been benefited by by the moringa powder.
Yeah. So, but do your homework again. Not doctors, not scientists.
Right.
Just it works for me, and it has changed our lives and many, many, many others. Check the comments. Don't take my word for it.
No. Try it for yourself.
Check it out.
Yep.
So, in the comments section down below, I believe there's a code. Is there a code?
There is a code, and I believe...
So if you want to save some money, give it a try.
Hold on 1 second. The code is BigFam10
Ooh.
to save 10% on Amazon.
See what Alex did? He made that easy. Big Fam 10. And then the number 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so how much do you get to save?
It's 10%.
He's so cheap. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's saving you money.
He is totally saving you money. It is so worth it. Honestly.
Come on, Alex. Next time, make it 20.
Yeah. So, do you want to do some of these FAQs that...
What FAQs? What do you mean?
How long did it take for it to start working?
Oh, questions.
Yeah.
Questions you guys asked? Sure.
That they have asked. So
sure, fire away.
How long does it start to take... how long does it take to start working? It honestly just depends on you, on your body.
Okay. Tell them when I was off by accident, how long it took me to realize I was in serious trouble.
Just about a day or two. Yeah. And then when he first started taking it, it took about a week for him to really realize that this is working.
Yep.
But again, it all depends on your body makeup. So,
next cue.
How many do you take per day?
That's a you question.
Well, that again varies. So he actually takes 8 per day. He takes 4 in the morning and 4 at night, and that's what he's at now. He used to take 4 a day, and I thought, well, if 4 is working, why not take 8?
See if we can bump it up.
Exactly. See if it'll help any more. And I think it has, to be honest.
It has.
But when you're starting out, start out at 1 or 2.
Let's just say things can get moving.
Things will get moving. Exactly. So you
careful.
want to not have any explosive issues. So now, what is the difference between the powder and the capsules?
We explained that.
We explain that.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just the powder is in the capsule. That's it. Are there any side effects?
We're not doctors. This is not medical advice. You do your own research.
Right.
But
if you take too many, again, you'll have explosive issues. So
I do know this, and again, we're not doctors, but I believe you're not supposed to take moringa if you are a pregnant woman.
Right. Right.
It does something that it sends the hormones crazy somehow, but you do your research.
Do your own research. And then how long can you take it for?
I've been taking it for 14 years now.
Exactly. So he's been taking it every day, almost every day for 14 years. So
yeah.
So again, that code is BigFam10, saves you 10% on Amazon.
And don't forget to put your comments in the comments section down below, because people are seeing this stuff and their lives are benefited by what you have to say.
Exactly.
So honestly and truthfully, that's why we share this stuff.
Yeah, it is, because it has helped our family so very much. We want it to help your family as well.
All right, ladies and gents, so that's it. I'm Brad.
And I'm Krista.
You guys have an amazing
and blessed day.